Hi everyone, my name is Silver the Hedgehog, and today I will be reading you all Chapter 6 of The Raven and the Robin, a Teen Titans fan fiction written by the Shadow Lioness. Now, Rouge read Chapter 3, Shadow read Chapter 4, and Blaze just read Chapter 5 a little while ago. And she introduced me to Chapter 6 of this story. I might as well give this story a read, because why not? And for those who are wondering, this actually took place during the original Teen Titans continuity, not the Teen Titans Go one. Shadow Lioness, if you're watching this, thank you very much for giving us permission to read your stories like this one. Now without further ado, everyone, let's get reading. The next day, Raven was spending time with Robin in the living room when the doorbell rang. It was Trigon. "Hey, Raven," Trigon said as he saw Raven with Robin. "What do you want, Trigon?" After you try to kill my friends?" Raven asked. I'm here to say, I'm sorry. I regret everything that I've done to hurt your friends. What's in the past is in the past. I didn't know it was wrong, and I wanted to see my daughter. I promise you from now on, I will leave you and your friends alone," Trigon said. "Thank you, Trigon," Raven replied as Trigon disappeared. "Was that Trigon?" Robin asked. "Yes, it was. He said he was going to leave us alone," Raven replied. "That's great to hear. He was a real pain to us," Robin replied. "Yeah, I think that we should." Raven was caught up. When her phone began ringing, it was her mother. She answered the phone. "Hello?" she asked on the phone. "Hello, Raven. How is my sweet daughter? Did your father give you any trouble?" asked her mom on the phone. "Nope. He finally said that he was going to leave me and my friends alone for a change. Funny enough, he never said that in my life," Raven replied on the phone. "Well, would you care to join me for a lunch date tomorrow?" Ariella asked. "Oh, excuse me." "Why, yes, Mother. I can introduce you to my boyfriend," Raven replied. Her mother was surprised after what Raven said to her on the phone. "You have a boyfriend? I would like to see him. He's invited on our lunch date tomorrow at around 1 p.m., Ariel said. "All right, that works great, Mom. See you tomorrow at 1, replied Raven as she hung up the phone. "So, what did your mother say?" Robin asked as Raven put her phone away. "She said that she would like to have a lunch date with me, so she wants to meet you," Raven said to Robin. "I'm nervous about meeting her mom, although you have told me about her being such a caring mother to you," Robin replied as he and Raven walked down the hallway to the living room to see Beast Boy and Cyborg playing video games. "She wants to meet you, Robin, and I promise that she is better than my father." Raven pulled Robin close to her. She looked at Robin. "Don't worry, she won't hurt you." Raven and Robin went to Azarat. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing the town incorrectly, where Raven was born and raised. They looked to see Arella. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. At the restaurant. "Arella!" Raven ran up to her mother and gave her a hug. "My child," Arella said, as she returned the hug to her daughter. If I say the A word, no, I did not. It was A-S. So, sorry for the confusion. Anyway, I'm so glad we got together today. And now tell me, who's your boyfriend?" "Oh, okay, Mother," Raven giggled as she invited Robin to be presented to her mother. I would like to introduce you to my boyfriend, Robin. He's the leader of Teen Titans, and he and I started dating just recently. Raven pulled Robin into her arms. Hey, Robin blushed as she looked at Arella. You have a nice place. Thank you. I gave birth to my daughter here and raised her on my own. Arella bought her daughter and her boyfriend lunch. They all sat down and all started talking. Arella explained about the history of Raven in her hometown. Trigon wanted her to be evil, but she made the right choice to help those in need. That is why the Guardians almost killed her? Ramen asked. Yes, it was a very harsh time after her birth, Arella asked. No, Arella explained. Oh, excuse me. But I said to them to protect her from Trigon. Arella then looked at Ramen. I hope you protect my daughter, and you better not let me down, Arella said with a firm voice. Mother, you don't need to worry about him, Raven said to her mother. He does a lot for me. He cares about his friends and me. That's what a good boyfriend would do, Arella said as Robin and Raven both took a sip of their drinks. It's such a nice, happy ending to see the two together. It would be a fine place at Titan's Tower to raise children. With that being said, Raven and Robin, who both ended up coughing as they choked on their own drinks. It's a bit early for that, Arella, Robin said as he and Raven finished coughing. But maybe someday we'll think about that. I understand, Robin. It's such a pleasure to meet you, Arella replied. And this is where I will stop for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 of Silver the Hedgehog Reads Chapter 6 of The Raven and the Robin.